mynews.studio.
Over Antarctica this year, satellites captured the ozone hole shrinking to its smallest, shortest-lived size since 2019. Can global treaties really turn back environmental damage?
Today is 2025-12-07. Let's break this down. The ozone layer, which shields us from harmful ultraviolet radiation, is on a notable path of recovery. Satellites are showing that the 2025 Antarctic ozone hole was not only the smallest in area, but also closed faster than at any point in the last 6 years.
The main driver, of course, is the Montreal Protocol. It's not often that you see global consensus on an environmental issue, but in 1987, countries agreed to phase out chemicals like chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. Those are the compounds that were tearing holes in the ozone layer, especially over the Antarctic.
Why did this treaty work when so many others seemed to stall? Legally binding phase-out schedules were key, but the protocol went further. There was a multilateral fund, which helped developing countries access new technologies and finance their transition away from ozone-depleting substances. Is that the missing ingredient in climate change agreements? Real, shared support and hard deadlines?
That's the lesson many experts draw. The Montreal Protocol managed global participation because it recognized different starting points for countries, but also enforced compliance. The result? Less UV radiation reaching Earth, fewer cases of skin cancer, cataracts, and less damage to crops and ecosystems. It's a direct health impact, not just an environmental one.
But are we in the clear? What about new threats? There are legacy stocks of banned chemicals, some illegal production, and niche uses that still slip through. How do we maintain progress?
Global monitoring is constant. The Kigali Amendment, for example, now extends the protocol to hydrofluorocarbons. Those are greenhouse gases, not ozone depleters, but they're climate warming. Continuous policy evolution, real-time satellite surveillance, and compliance measures are the tools to keep things on track.
The story here isn't just about ozone recovery, is it? It's a test case for global cooperation. If we can reverse ozone damage, what's stopping us from applying these lessons to climate change, biodiversity, or even pollution?
That's the big question. The protocol's success came from clear science, enforceable rules, incentives for participation, and a willingness to adapt. Could future treaties, say on carbon emissions, use the same mechanisms, like time-bound phase-outs and pooled finance?
And it's not just about the environment. The reduction in UV means real health benefits. Fewer skin cancers, less eye disease, even better yields for farmers. The ripple effect touches everyone, everywhere.
So, when people ask if global agreements matter, the ozone story is solid proof. We have a working model. The challenge is scaling it up for even bigger issues.
To recap, the ozone hole is healing thanks to global science and policy. The Montreal Protocol worked because it balanced responsibility, enforced deadlines, and financed real change. The same playbook could apply to climate and other crises if we're willing to act.
That's it for today's episode. The ozone layer's comeback is not just an environmental win, but a blueprint for global action.
Thank you for listening. This episode was powered by the mynews.studio. Try now for free.